Hey family, welcome back to another episode of O to Behold with Camille Young. That's me. What's going on, y'all? Look, we are already at the last Thursday in October. Y'all, it's almost November. Can you believe it? We'll be having Thanksgiving and Christmas and celebrating the new year before you know it. Oh my goodness, but I am just so glad to be here on today, and I'm glad that you are here on today. Hello, new viewers. Thank you so much for being here. To my Holy Roller family, how are you? Yes, hope all is well with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. To my new viewers, if you have not hit subscribe yet, hit that subscribe button. Then like, share, and even comment down in the comment section, and I will be sure to comment back to you. Okay, I respond to my comments. All right. Also, be sure to grab your book. I am a published author. The title of my book is O to Behold, The Power of Self-Love and Walking in Your God-Given Purpose. And you can get that book today at otobehold.com. Get your book today, all right? Because they are still selling. And y'all are going to hear me say that every week because God is continually allowing me to sell books. So I am grateful, grateful, grateful. All right, so let's dive into today's topic, guys. Today's topic is break your bad patterns. People lie, patterns don't. Okay? And I've said that for years and years now that, if you're paying attention to people, and, we're talking about dating relationships right now, um, if you pay attention, if you pay close enough attention, you will notice that there will be patterns. There will be good patterns and there will be bad patterns. And the ones that you truly need to pay attention to are the bad patterns. But before we start to point the finger, let's point the three that are back at us. Let's break the bad patterns that are in our lives. Okay? What's in your life that you know that is a bad habit, a bad pattern that needs to be broken, and nobody can do it but you. Okay? One of the things I talk about all the time, bad pattern that I'm breaking in my life, is worrying. I was a worry wart. I worried about everything. But I began to put things in place in terms of I stopped watching the news and these TV shows talking about murder and abuse and all these things. I backed off of the negativity in my life that caused me to worry and be afraid and walking in fear. So I have not conquered it, but I've come a long, long way. Worry is not something that's not my go-to thing. And if it does come to mind, I immediately rebuke it because God has not given us a spirit of fear, okay? But of love, power, and a sound mind. And so that is the scripture that I use when things try to come bombard my mind. No. I can't fear. I can't worry about it because what is worry going to change? Your hair color, your frown lines, the beat of your heart, your stress level. It's all negative. Worry brings on the negative traits in your life, the negative attributes of your life. And something, I told you I got a new job, and one of the signs that I have sitting on the desk is I choose joy daily. And that's got to be my mindset, because if I know I'm a worry wart, or I have been a worry wart, I have to choose joy daily. I have to choose to change my mind daily, transform my mind daily, so that and put again structures, put things in place that will bring about worry. I try to eliminate those things as well as people. Okay, eliminate those things out of my life, because worry has not gotten me anywhere at all. It has only made matters worse in a situation. So think about your own life. What in your life right now is something that is a negative pattern in your life? And if you can't think of anything, let me give you a few. Is it lying? Is it cheating? Is it being controlling? Is it being just mean-spirited? Is it oversharing? What am I saying when I say oversharing? When people ask you a simple question, you just blab everything. You share too much, too soon, too quick. Okay, you just share it. Oh, that's oversharing. Being too accommodating. That's just something that I have worked on, as well as being a bad pattern, because sometimes you can cause yourself to be overlooked trying to look out for others so much. All right. And I'm not saying that you don't look out for others, but don't always put other people before you. The key term is over accommodating. All right. And over accommodating, that's too much when you even put yourself in a worse spot, trying to accommodate others. And then you sitting up mad because they got something that you wanted or were able to do something that you wanted to do, but you were trying to be over accommodating. All right. Negativity, that negative spirit. Ooh, now that's some. I ain't no negative person. That's just not me, and I don't like being around negative people. If I'm around somebody who's negative, I'm hurry up, quick, fast, trying to get out of their way, baby, because I can't deal with all that negativity. There's more positivity in life than negativity. All right, I'm coming down some of y'all street. For those of you who ain't got to your street yet and you can't think of nothing, I'm getting to it. Okay, talking to merch. Yes, I said merch. You talk too much. Okay, that's a negative pattern. Sometimes you can run that mouth. It's somebody say, run that gipper too much. La, 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 la. You just talk too much. Too much, too much. You talk too much, okay? And you never shut up. Oh, you know that song. But anyway, yeah, sometimes that's a negative pattern that you need to reel that in. You need to reel that in. That could get on people's nerves, talking too much. Being too shy or bashful. Don't want to say nothing. Don't want to be around nothing. What the old folks say, closed mouth don't get fed, baby. You better learn how to open your mouth and not be too shy. And you just never know who you may meet. The next person you may meet could be your husband, could be your wife, could be somebody that can set you up in business or be a connection to something that you've been wanting to do. You just never know. Don't be too shy. Okay, if you're a little shy, that's all right. But it's time to come on out of that a little bit, okay? Overeating, all right? All of us have the capability of overeating, but you got to be mindful and be aware of what's making you eat beyond your hunger, okay? And sometimes, you eat and you're not even hungry. You may not even be hungry, but be mindful of overeating, eating because you're being covetous, okay? Don't be covetous. It's when your body tell you you're full, stop, okay? Learn not to overeat. Okay, this might be one. I hope this ain't nobody on here. I ain't coming down nobody's street on here. But if I am, it's a bad pattern that you need to stop. If you don't bathe daily, okay, y'all. When you get to be this age, you probably need 2 baths a day, but definitely you need 1. All right, you got to bathe daily. That's a bad habit. That's a bad pattern that you're creating, okay? And sure enough, you don't brush your teeth every day? Come on, people. Now, that's something you got to do. All right, because that dragon baby will knock everybody out, okay? You don't want that, baby. People be glad to wear a mask. People don't even wear no mask. You come around and they putting that mask on, baby, because that's one of the best things that ever happened with COVID. People with the stinky breath, with the funk in the mouth. Baby, you wear that mask, you can't smell it too good. Smell it as much, baby. That mask have it going on when that breath be, stink. But don't have that bad pattern. Brush them teeth every day, and you should do it after every meal. But definitely at least twice a day, morning and night. All right, if you can't do it in the middle of the day. Okay. All right. And then, always inserting yourself in someone else's business or conversation. Those are usually your gossipers. Those are people who, don't really have a life of their own, so they like to talk about other people's lives and what's going on in their life. That's not good. That is not a good thing. All right. And if I didn't name something that can relates to you, you need to think a little more deeply. Okay. Figure out what it is. What things am I not doing what things am I doing that I shouldn't be doing? A pattern that I need to break in my life, because Again, read patterns. You know, if a person does something once or twice, okay, that may not be a problem. But when you start to see it regularly, it's a pattern, and you need to pay attention to that pattern. And that pattern may be a red flag that, hey, maybe I need to backpedal out of this, or it's something to further investigate, because patterns usually don't go away. Okay, they usually don't go away unless people have grown to the place to know and identify that that is a pattern or a bad habit that they need to break in their life. Okay, so I want to tell you today, break the bad pattern or patterns in your life. All right, and then pay attention when you see a pattern in someone's life, a negative pattern or a bad pattern in someone's life, because it doesn't lie. The pattern tells you who the person is. They may say one thing, but pay attention to the pattern. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you. That's all I got for today. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Again, remember to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. All right, I love you, and until next time, God bless.